do this.
Yeah, I'm in a mood, but I won't rant. I'm not like, uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Are we live?
I'm trying to go live. So error occurred with your guest destination. We informed them so they can fix it.
Oh,
It says we're live.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, is YouTube live? Holy Toledo, YouTube is live too. Okay. All right. It is the 19th of July. Thanks for joining us. Oh, that's me. Yep, that's me. So it happens to me having to check all this stuff.
Did you know that you have to upgrade to Twitter Premium to be able to now broadcast?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, hey, everybody in chat.
Yeah, think about it for a morning show. All the rest are clickbaiters.
And if you're over on 10 TV, please clicky the linky and come visit us on Trust in God. Thank you.
Yep. Good morning, everybody. Last minute morning show stream. We weren't going to do one till this afternoon, but we have so much to talk about. It was too important. We couldn't hold it. We had to get here. So, good morning, 10.
I'm up.
Yeah. Woo! So wonderful to see you. We missed you. Can we get a bicycle purr from you?
That's the best I can do in first thing in the morning. Hey, everybody, I miss you guys.
Well, that's a greet everybody here. Hey, RLB, good to see you. Living in the moment.
Benjamin Kandari. Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. I didn't know how to say his last name. Tommy Guns Trading Cards.
Licia Parker, Willard Hall, Hick Gal, Sharon Mercier, Ziva's mom, Mike MQ.
Oh, Hick Gal, I love you.
The one and only Lady Dagger Status.
Yeah, Coco and Mike B. Yeah.
Sharon Mercier. John Mack. And like I said, please, if you're over on 10 TV, clicky the linky above. Come join us over on Trust in God. Hey, thanks, guys.
Good morning, Trump Forever. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
This is a fun morning show, okay? Yeah, it's a fun one. Yeah, we're the best. Or you guys are the best. You guys do the morning right. Yeah. I'm
hey, Hick Gal.
With you, and we're going to talk about all the stuff.
Yeah.
Love my Hick Gal, Hickabilly Jew.
No, RLB, you just come on over to Trust if you want.
She's here.
Oh, I thought she said she was going to remove herself from 10 TV.
No, she says, fine. I will move from 10 TV. Good morning.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because everybody's going to be chatting over here on trust. So this is where you want to be for the chat part of it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I haven't streamed, and that's why we want to do a multi-stream, because we wanted you guys to know that these guys do the morning show, okay? So if you want the morning news, you got to get up and trust and shift kicker. Morning news. Yeah.
Okay, the biggest breaking news is, and I know you've got a video, Tin. Everybody's talking about the global outages, banks, airlines, atmosphere, and 911.
We knew it was coming, you guys. We already knew this was coming. It's part of it, right? We've discussed this for how many years now? So don't be afraid. It's just all part of it, right? Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, we had you.
Now it doesn't want to play because they know we want to play it. Okay. The CrowdStrike server mentioned was taken out, but this is not the one I want. Oops, sorry guys. They literally just got rid of it.
Yeah.
What'd they do? Okay, here, let me slam this back down. Sorry, let me find it. They literally moved it on me.
Okay, everything
they don't want us talking about it. That's why, because they don't.
Mellow Stacks, good morning, man. Have you been missed? Yeah. Hopefully, all is well with you. And there's AB.
AB.
And he says Tyson Chicken has been affected. Food line is still no problems.
Andy, good morning. Microsoft is confirming this is not a hack. There's a situation that they found in their software, and they do have a fix for it. Yeah.
But you have to pay $19.95 for it. Get out your credit card. Because you know,
I don't know. I don't want to say it's a conspiracy, but it sounds kind of fishy because look at everything that was affected is run by this administration too. Look at it.
But think about how when Microsoft was first set up, you know, he was a doctor of viruses. He created the viruses, so you had to buy the new software to get rid of the virus and upgrade. And you know, it's just it's part of it. Part of the plan.
Yep. And like Tommy Gun Trading Card said, election disruption.
Yeah.
Is this just the start?
See, I don't blame the voting machines. I blame the people that are freaking working the voting machines. Because for one, you're not supposed to have them connected to any internet, period. And I worked up close and personal with that, and they had to have a judge collect everything at the end of the day and transport it with one other. There's never anything left alone by itself. No phones.
Good morning, Jersey Joe. Come on over to Trust in God.
Well, and it was being controlled by the thermostat. Like that's how they were getting the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Good morning, Peggy.
He literally got rid of that story. What happened to it?
No, yeah, but it's definitely affecting hospitals. But airlines, they showed a couple on mainstream media in other countries. Then they tried showing New York. And they're showing people just standing in line to get tickets in. They're like, oh, yeah, people are waiting. They've been waiting. Yeah, right. Like that hurricane that was blowing behind you, too, at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at this about this story, and it's talking about the airlines and how it's affecting JFK, LaGuardia, and the flights. But, okay, so Microsoft. All of their computers. So these companies that are running Microsoft products,
yep,
that's what's seeming to be what's been corrupted.
Yeah, all that Microsoft 11 stuff and the 365. Hey, Seth. Good morning.
Good morning, Seth. Big love.
If you were running Linux or something like that, then you wouldn't have been affected.
Yep. Every time Microsoft comes out with a product, it cancels everything else. says you've got to upgrade to this one or else you're not going to get service. This kind of stuff happens.
Sister Golden Hair, yep, Klaus Schwab told us they would do this. And good morning.
Good morning, Sister Golden Hair. I miss you too. Hey, Gal says, pay attention to Ben Guyver and what he said at the Dome. That was said to anger the Hezbollah, so they go too far when the television thing happened.
Yeah.
I love her updates on what's going on in the Middle East.
Mellow. Yeah, right.
No, Bill Gates isn't for the people. His father was a eugenicist, and he loved Margaret Sanger. He liked Margaret Sanger's message. Remember, she's the lady that wanted to get rid of all the little black babies. Yeah. That's what she wanted to do. Go back and look. It's true. She's the one that got the Planned Parenthood going, and he was part of it too.
Yeah.
And that's a good point, Tommy Gunn. The timing the day after the end of the GOP convention, so now news organizations do not have to spend as much time talking about the Trump bump and the Biden decline. It's a good point.
Well, and then they're talking about coming back.
No way.
Yeah, but this one I'm gonna be probably taking a little more seriously because I think the first one was just a dry run, you know.
Well, they've been reporting that the updated version, the 2.0, whatever you want to call it, has been going rampant in several states. Texas is one of them. I have not been seeing any of the reports in our hospitals like they normally do. So yeah.
But I can also tell you that people I know that work at hospitals are reporting 98% of the people that are testing positive have already been triple boosted.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Isn't it like if you get TB and then you take the INH freaking medicine, the rest of your life you'll test positive for TB even though you really don't have it. So I wonder if that's one of the things there on that one.
I don't know.
Well, and those blue lights that they're putting in, those purple lights, they're starting to put them in my little town now off the freeway. I noticed last couple of days, and as soon as I saw that, I thought of you, AB, because AB was one of the first ones to bring up the purple lights. And what if it is to see if people have something like maybe a fungus? Yeah.
Now I think it's they're trying to cover up the space aliens coming, Tim. You put these funky lights out everywhere. Think about it. When they turn them on, you won't be able to see the spaceships flying in the air. You can't see the chemicals.
That's a conspiracy.
No. It's been proven that spaceships, they just had one freaking rock and roll over the U.S.
But didn't we have the same kind of thing in the 70s? And didn't everybody get amped up about Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster? And there's so many. And didn't we have a Peanut for a president? We got a Tato now. Yep. Didn't he only do one? Did the Peanut only do one term? I think the Peanut only did one term too.
He was like, no more. He didn't even attempt to run. He was smarter.
Oh, yeah. His brother, Billy Bear. Remember Mr. Billy Bear?
Yep.
And yes, Sister Golden Hair, they are still using the same testing methods, but most people are asking for the spit test.
Yep.
That putting shit up their nose the way it did, it never looked right to me in the beginning.
And just remember, all the medical information we're giving you, it's just our opinions. Contact a medical professional.
There's no medical information. We're not professional.
I don't know. Spit test. You know.
I don't know. We're
Yep.
YouTubers. We're just YouTubers. We're nothing special.
Right. Nope. Just my opinion. Yep.
Yeah.
You can check it out yourself.
And the PCR test wasn't even designed for that type of a test. And that's why the guy got knocked off. Oh, did I say that? No, he didn't. He just went to lunch permanently.
And that is just Tin's opinion.
Yeah, what do I know? I don't know nothing. I'm not a professional. I'm not out here on the YouTube trying to say I'm a professional.
Nope.
And
So,
and the rumor is there's that rumor about the kitty sex tape. Really, there is no kitty sex tape. So stop looking.
Good day. Nice to see you.
I remember that Sister Golden here in the 70s, the whole Bigfoot thing and the movie that came out, and it just like I don't know. I remember that like so many things seem so
hey, Marla.
familiar.
Oh, you talk about the Bo Derek movie 10? Yeah, that was awesome. Bo Derek created that California lifeguard TV series afterwards. Yeah. All because of her. I'm just going off beat 10 to throw you off. It's early. You don't drink coffee.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, Bo Derek. It's like come on, who really was she before that movie? She had to have taken the deal with somebody.
Take care, Tommy Guns. Yeah, let me know how your potato turned out.
108 today.
Yeah, I'll agree with AB on that one. She was 100% female. I inspected that poster.
But the thing is she came out of nowhere. So, she took the deal. She had to have. Or she was from a bloodline or something, you know what I mean? Like Bo Derek, what did she do before 10?
She was a model, I believe.
Yep, she was a model.
And was she on any magazines you remember? I mean, I used to buy
Yes, actually she was. Yep.
It was on Women's Day too, with clothes on.
Yep.
So I remember her face and her hair.
Okay, I won't screw your teenage. Yeah, I know. I effed you up with Farrah Fawcett. We're still wondering about that one.
Yeah, just send him my Rosie O'Donnell, poster, and he'll be happy.
I don't know.
There's Jersey Joe. So glad you came over.
There's a lot of people that are born. Well, not a lot, but there's a percentage that are born hermaphrodite like that, like Jamie Lee Curtis.
It's only 10%, 10.
Well, even 10%. I mean, think of how the population, how big it is now. 10% of the population of the world. There's still, a lot of people being born. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis, her parents had to choose hers.
And why is that? Because back in like the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, until the 60s, it was like 2%. So what happened?
I don't know. Yeah, it was a lot less than.
Yes, Trump forever, you're in the right chat. Welcome, hun.
All right, Mike B. We're going to have a high noon still, 11 o'clock Central today.
Yep. We may not go I may not be able to go the full hour right now.
Yeah, well, I'm planning like a half hour.
Okay.
Yeah, you just made me think now, Shift Kicker, because good point. It's like what's happened that the percentage of it happening more frequently. I mean, even though it's not as frequent as we're making it sound, it really isn't. But in a sense, 10% of the whole population, and whoa, yeah. But Bo Derek better not have been one of them.
Yeah, I kind of did a deep dive after we touched bases on this before, just out of curiosity's sake.
Well, it's got to be hard on the people that are born,
Right.
That's got to be that's got to be the most challenging thing ever. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to deal with something like that.
Yep. And do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up, guys. It is free. We don't charge for a thing over here.
No. We don't need to do clickbait because we're not in it for the money.
And we're not going to claim
exactly
thing and that we're super, super smart and we're the most entertaining out there, because we're not. We know that. But you still enjoy us, and we love you for that. So, yeah.
Good day. I'm glad you identify as a toilet bowl. So what is your favorite cleaner? I'm just saying, sorry.
That is so funny, because I remembered that identifying thing like about 10 years ago, and I used to make jokes about how I'm going to identify as a piece of asparagus today. And my husband used to think that was the weirdest thing. And now I think about it, it's like, oh, shit. Oh, hi, B.
Good morning, B. Come on over to Trust in God there, B.
I hope I didn't start something years ago with the asparagus thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I identify as asparagus today. He used to look at me. It was just, in other words, I just want to be left the F alone, Leave me alone.
That doesn't sound like an asparagus. That sounds like a cabbage.
Oh my!
No, not when you're a lonely stalk of asparagus. Yeah, I wasn't in the bunch.
Zed's place, big love, hon. Yeah. I have to tell you guys, I'm so excited. I'm getting an original Zed's art piece. I can hardly wait. I will be doing a video for sure when I receive it. If you haven't gone to Zed's place and watched what he does, he is an artist. He does fire ant pours, and they are amazing. Sorry, I just had to give a shameless plug.
And Mike in chat said an asparagus is a much more intelligent vegetable than a potato. See?
Oh, heck yeah.
See, that's why I chose an asparagus, but a lonely stalk.
I thought they grew in a group of stalks.
They do, and you buy them in a bundle. But see, I wanted to be a single stalk asparagus, identify as one. In other words, just leave me alone.
Jess, good morning.
Just leave me alone. And he knew.
I think you're a cauliflower. Hey, B and J, Jess, how you doing?
I don't know about cauliflower anymore, Doctor.
No, actually, asparagus grows in single stalks, but they grow close together. I know, I grow them. Yep.
But when you buy them in a bunch, but
I know, but they're all cut.
That's one of the only crops that still has to be hand cut, you guys. They still don't have a machine for that, because we grow it out here in Washington, and we have to.
All right, AB, please clarify this for me. Are you a seedless cucumber, or do you have seeds?
Nothing's got seeds in it anymore. Well, they do, but
Yeah, they're blades.
GMOs. Remember when you used to be able to regrow your vegetables from the store? I wouldn't do that anymore unless they're, well, even if they say they're organic, you don't even know.
Yep.
You don't know nothing.
Thanks for clarifying that. He's seedless.
If you are on Tin TV, come over to Trust in God. I pinned it on the top of the chat, you guys.
Hey, Tin.
Yes.
Hey, Lola. Good to see you. Hey, I just want to ask, because this is your specialty. Did you hear about the new word on the street about climate change?
No. What would they come up with now?
Okay, now scientists are finally reading the books and learning that all the heat-induced stuff is actually coming from the sun. And there's some weird stuff they don't want to admit to, and all the prepping with with the bunkers and all the other stuff has to do more with what's going on with the Earth, the Sun, and the other planets that are having shift, changing their gravitational shifts. So
Well,
you may want to keep an open kitty ear on that one because, it looks pretty credible that they're hiding something.
Oh yeah, I mean, when God woke me up, what was it, almost 3 years ago, and told me start studying the sun, I was like, really? And he's like, really? Yeah, I really had this conversation with God, you guys, and he told me study the sun, and now it all makes sense. And that planet out there, and this is a cycle, though. This is a cycle. Remember, it's just we haven't seen it because we didn't live through it, the last one, and who knows when the last one was, but. I mean, think about the seasons.
Yep.
The seasons change. Things are a cycle. Think about your life. Your life cycles through. Things change. The way you thought about something 20 years ago, you may not think the same way today.
Yep.
Things changed, but things are on a cycle. It's just we don't understand it. And that could be what they got hidden in the Vatican,
Mm-hmm.
Is that people did write this stuff down, and that's why they went and collected and started burning books. We got to burn these books. Oh, they're so bad. Oh, let's get the info that people wrote down. And I bet you a lot of those books that they burned were people's personal journals
And diaries. Yep.
Yep, because they didn't have their cell phone to sit there and write notes in and shit.
Exactly.
And why is it that you don't find a lot of diaries anymore in bookstores or in secondhand stores or places like, just weird places? Even yard sales. You used to see them in yard sales. People would buy those to read other people's lives.
Good
Yeah.
morning, Ann Garvey. Good to see you.
How do you think some of these love books came out in the 80s? Probably rewriting people's personal journals.
And not only that, a lot of family Bibles have gone missing because people used to write down things in the backs of their Bibles.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, it is verified straight from a drop bear. It's drop bear approved.
Yeah, imagine going to a garage sale. Nobody really looks at Bibles anymore, but if you did, and you found one that was given to George Washington, you know how much that, you pay $2 for that Bible from that person, but you know how much that Bible would be worth if it was gifted to George Washington. Yeah, that's why you should go to yard sales. Look at the weird stuff people aren't looking at.
Do you even see Bibles at yard sales? I haven't for a long
time. I have.
I've picked up a couple. Last year I did.
Yeah. So, but
and the one I even asked the family, I said, do you realize this is a family Bible and how far back it goes? And they're like, yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Ruben D.
Well, it just makes me wonder about things because people did do a lot of journaling and, how did information get passed to other people? Not everybody hung out in big groups.
Okay, Lola's from down under. She's an Aussie. She said supermarkets, ATMs, and even hospitals are being affected by this outages. Even there.
But we knew it was coming, you guys. It's July. Didn't we? Like we talked about this months ago that most likely something was gonna happen in around July, but then September, the fall is when we will be expecting even more. So get ready. We've been telling you to prep. You should have a lot of your stuff already. Don't fear what's coming, you guys. Do not fear what's coming because
just be prepared for it.
It's not like this same shit didn't happen before. It happened in the early 1900s, late 1800s. Remember, they started out with and then in 1927 or 29, they had the crash. They had it. They had another boom, 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 boom. Number one. I mean, we're getting ready for 3. It's a repeat. The rinse and repeat, because Satan can't come up with anything new. Remember that. He's not intelligent. He's not like that. He's a repeater. So whatever he can repeat the cycle to get his agenda going is what he's trying to do. But we ain't gonna let Satan win. Not today, Satan. Not today. AB said he's gonna go hide in his basement. Don't hide.
Well, I've been in that position where I've had to use paper-based notes because the computers went down. There was a hack at the hospital I used to work at, and it is not fun, believe me. And people get very frustrated with the nurses, and it's not their fault. So if you are at a hospital or a clinic and they are down, please be kind to the nurses and the employees. They are doing their best when they have to handwrite everything. It is not fun.
And see, a lot of them probably don't even know what's going on because they're not on YouTube. They're getting their info off of mainstream only because they're working, they're taking care of their families. They don't know what's going on. So you got to be nice to everybody right now, even the people that you hate. Well, I don't hate anybody, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just like things they do or say.
Exactly. Good morning, Sandy.
How you doing, Sandy?
But yeah, we all knew this was coming. Jay's been talking about it for the last year. We've been talking about it for at least a couple years on the things that you should have, at least basic bare minimum. I don't know. AB says I'm riding with Biden Lola. It's going to be okay, though, you guys. Just change is a part of life, too. Remember that. Nobody likes change, but change happens.
Good morning, Lucky Star. Come on over to trust in God.
And as we get older, change is harder, too. But we got to roll with it, guys, okay? It's just the way life is, and it's not fair. We all know that. Come on. Anybody that's lived past 50 already know life ain't fair. Never was supposed to be.
Well, here's one.
Okay.
Here's the reason why everybody should have a metal detector. A teenager went on a hike and took his metal detector with him. He got this strange beep, and he did a little digging around, and guess what he found?
What did he find?
An 1,800-year-old ring.
Wow, cool.
Well, I'm waiting to see if I can get the story to open up so I can see if the picture says.
Welcome, Lucky Star. Big love, girl.
That teenager just paid for his college education, whatever it be, trade school or whatever.
Yeah, the only thing is hopefully he doesn't give it to a museum. He makes them pay for it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's going to. Since he's a teenager, the parents will have to do. They can't accept museums can't accept anything from minors. It has to be an adult. So.
I know, but I hope.
He'll want money for it. He's Gen Zer. Yeah, those Gen Zers, we taught them wrong. Yeah, we taught them wrong. It's part of our problem. Yeah. I raised one of those too. Yeah. They're all out for themselves. They don't care. I mean, come on. Look, they assault old people. Okay, I'll shut up. That just go ahead, take that one out of the record, okay? Yeah.
Oh, okay. He was 13 years old. He was living in Haifa, Israel, when he discovered the ring on Mount Carmel.
Ooh.
The engravings are from a Roman goddess, Minerva. And it was either likely a personal item or a burial offering. So they may have some legal problems because, yeah. You know how Israel is with the historical stuff. They mean that, they'll claim it first before. Well, I'm pretty sure they'll give a teenager some kind of monetary discovery money. They're not like the people in Egypt. Oh, it's ours. And does anybody know who that Evan Gershkovich is? Was it that American being held in Russia? I
I'm
believe it
not
was
sure.
that. Yeah, I want to say it was one of those journalists being held. Well, he just got sentenced to 16 years in a Russian penal colony on espionage charges. So, yeah, a penal colony. So that means he's going to be in the coldest parts of Russia. Yeah. Don't think he's going to last 16 years because they get deathly cold up there.
So, Trust, how's your weather today?
Right now it's 79 and sunny. Pollen and UVs are off the chart. And unfortunately, the humidity is just about there too. I stepped outside to go do some yard work. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Turned around, came back in. So I'd rather scream instead of freaking.
So, what's your highs going to be today?
I want to say they said 94, I believe. But I don't believe it because we've been reaching.
It's 67 with a high of 80 today with rain here in Minnesota. Later on, like after dinner hour, we're expected rain. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Tin? How's your weather?
93, 90.
I'm in Eastern Washington, so it's the hot part of the state, and we're looking at 73. No, today is supposed to be go away, little tree, 98. But I have air conditioning over here, so I'm okay. It's when I'm in Seattle, I'm dying because I got those portable air conditioners and they're loud and they rock my brain and I'm on gerontology duty and I don't like it. But I am growing some cucumbers. This just goes to show you guys, like, here I am living in 2 homes this whole summer, right? And I got plants here and I'm growing cucumbers here and I'm growing cucumbers in a pot in Seattle. Yeah.
Good morning, the awesome and amazing Snoopy Stacks.
Snoopy. We love you, girl. So yeah, I'm even growing food in a bucket, somewhere else. Yeah, I know that's kind of weird, but
Hey, Snoopy Stacks.
Yeah. What kind of snow we talking about, AB?
I used to love Seattle too, Snoopy, but it's not Seattle anymore. It's pretty bad. Oh, and that bikini barista in Seattle, she never reopened, you guys.
She didn't reopen?
No, she's gone. She's out of there. No menu, nothing. All that was there was a open cash register and a barista machine, a coffee machine. There was nothing there. So I think that whole story, her being featured on King 5 and everything, and the internet, the Twitter people trying to cancel her so bad, I think it affected her business. And so, yeah, sorry, guys. I was going to try and talk to her, too. It's kind of sad.
Either that or she's just afraid, and I don't blame her.
Maybe she watched
you know how the haters come out.
But wait a minute. This is okay. You know how nothing's off the table with me. Okay, so first I'm thinking, okay, this girl, and then I'm thinking, wait a minute, what if this was a made up story? Like the cartels, because you guys, the cartels were the ones that really honed in on using the media to send messages to the other cartel. That happened in the 80s. There's a big old, documentary on it. Okay. And a lot of things are spoken through the news. What if that particular news story was made up to send a message to somebody. Yeah. Okay, nothing's off the table. Why did she just pack up and leave?
Exactly. Good morning, Kiss Off and John Camper. So trust. We're doing a high noon read. Yep.
Yeah.
So guys, go to Trust and click you the linky because I'm sure we can get Tin to come back at high noon.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm wondering about that story. Was that made up?
Well, we'll have to do some research.
Like, what was the message that they were trying to send? Like, why would she just disappear like that? And I do realize that the TikTokers, now these mean kids on TikTok, were attacking her, but I didn't necessarily see it on YouTube. It was, maybe Instagram. I don't know. I don't do Instagram. But think about that. It was a weird location, you guys, in one of the sketchiest parts of Seattle. I'm telling you, it's sketchy. Sketchy. Like, if I was a bikini barista, I would not be doing it there in that sketchy part of town. And then all of a sudden, bam, it's just empty. There's, nothing's there. Were they sending was the deep states using Seattle to send a message to somebody else through the deep state? Dun, dun, dun.
Yep.
I know I'm crazy, okay, but nothing is for sure anymore. You got to think outside of the box. There's no box. Get rid of the box. Throw the box away.
You're not crazy, Tin.
Nope, you're definitely. But you know what, Tin? If you are, you're my kind of crazy.
No.
Thank you. I know a lot of people.
All you gotta do is look out your window and see the people walking on the sidewalk. Yeah.
And there is no kitty sex tape. There really isn't, you guys. So quit emailing me, okay? You're not going to get a copy. There's no copies.
Yeah. We'll gladly make one for you, but it's not going to be the kitties you want.
It's like...
I hear Sis got 2 red squirrels that she could film.
Oh, I do. Not only that, I had rabbits last night. Or I should say at 2:00 this morning, there was rabbits. Yeah, they waited. They were having a late night interlude.
And no, I did not have sexual relations with that nut either.
Yeah.
Saying it, throwing that out there. I hate all.
You're being asked, have you had like 3 cups of coffee already, Tin?
No, actually, I slept good last night. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut this so we can come back at 11 because we got to check on some news stories and do a little prepper for high noon. Hopefully, Tin, you'll be joining us. It's always nice to have you. Huh?
Wait, Kamala's calling.
Uh-oh.
Kamala's calling. Shit. Oh, no. Kamala's calling.
Senator Vance. Yeah, no, this is Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm wearing a black suit, and I just want to... Hello? Huh. I think we got disconnected. Yeah, I was thinking we can practice before the debate. Hello? What's your name? Jean-Claude Van Damme Pierre. We need another line. Do we have another number for him? He seems burdened by what has been. Yeah, we keep getting disconnected, Senator Vance. It's like you fell out of a coconut tree. Hello? I lost him again. I got you. State-of-the-art knee pads. Hello? You don't have to use them. You just give them to your wife. If you can unblock me, that would be great. I don't know if I did something to unburden you, but I just wanted to practice for the debate. Really, that was it. I wouldn't want to, make a fool of myself.
Kiss off, I agree. Oh my goodness.
Call me back. Call me back.
Well, it could be worse. She could look like Whoopi Goldberg.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, guys, go to Trust in God's next stream. Click the bell so that when we go live, you'll know we're live.
And if you don't know where it's at, it's on the community page.
And for the ones that can't come back, on that note, I'm going to say stay blessed, not stressed. Smile at somebody. You never know how it'll change their day. And check on your neighbors.
Yeah. And remember, tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them, because you don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. Don't live with regret. Get her done. And also, as a reminder, you cannot prep your soul for heaven or hell. You need to make the commitment now and start living your life the right way. Any words of wisdom, Tin?
Come on back to Trust in God. And we'll tell you how to prep your soul because, yeah, we got some tips. Yeah, we got some tips. Yeah.
Alrighty. And remember, there may be a video out there, but it's not a 10 TV approved video. Right, Tin?
I did not have sexual relations with that nut, and there is no kitty sex tape. The lies gotta stop, you guys. Stop with your slanderous lies.